Good day again, guys. Today we're going to look at how we can test for the products of a redox reaction. Now, in particular, this redox reaction that we're going to test one of the products for to determine if this reaction actually occurred is we're going to test for the presence of iodine, elemental iodine, right? So we're going to test the iodine in this mixture. Now we're going to do that by taking a sample of the mixture, pouring it into another conical flask, and we're going to add starch solution to test if iodine is present in this mixture. Alright, so we're going to take a small amount, pour it into another conical flask. We're going to swirl it a little and pour a small amount in a conical flask. Right? And if a redox reaction took place between the potassium permanganate, the acidified potassium permanganate, and the potassium iodide solution, then we will determine based on the reaction that we will see here. So we are going to use starch solution to react it with the contents that we place in the other clean conical flask and see what is the result. Small amount. And then we're going to swirl. So what we get? We get a blue-black color change. Right? We get a blue-black color change. Alright? So this is one of the ways that we can use different reagents to identify if redox reactions actually occurred. You can always compare. You can see the comparison between what we had before, You can see the brown precipitate of the iodine that was in our reacting flask containing our redox products. Now what we are seeing on the other side is when we test for the product of the redox reaction, and we are seeing that we're getting a blue-black color change, which is saying to us that iodine was formed as a product of this redox reaction between potassium permanganate, acidified potassium permanganate, and potassium iodide. Alright, so this was just to show you guys some of the ways in which we can prove or we can test to see if redox reactions were successful while they were being done. Alright, so this is just another lab for you guys to learn how chemistry can be practical and current, and take away a little bit of the abstractness out of the chemistry. Alright, so this is just some of the ways that we can test if reaction actually took place. Alright, so it's not only to do the reactions, but we can actually test if the reaction actually occurred. Alright, so today we learned of a particular way that we can use to identify iodine in a mixture or in a solution. Alright, once elemental iodine is formed, we can react the elemental iodine or the solution containing the iodine that we suspect iodine is there with some starch solution and see what is the end result. So you saw it today, we have the blue-black color change, and that identified that iodine was present in this mixture. Alright, so this redox reaction between acidified potassium permanganate and potassium iodide solution was successful, and elemental iodine was formed as a result of that. Alright, thank you again, guys, and hopefully you guys are learning the science and you will continue to improve on your knowledge and your application of science.